Hi, I'm Dr. Shauna Lorenzo-Rivero with the Greater Chattanooga Colon Cancer Foundation. We appreciate your help volunteering with us. This video is to help you before you go on a visit to a health fair. We have a GCCF kit, which should have everything in it that you need, including tablecloth and a backdrop. So I'm going to go through those things. The reason here at GCCF we do this is we have two missions. The first mission is to educate the public, which is called colon cancer awareness. We want to make sure people understand the importance of getting their colonoscopy, because you need to get your colonoscopy in order to treat the polyp, remove the polyp, or treat the cancer. You have to diagnose it first. So the step one is to get the colonoscopy, which does prevent colon cancer. If you don't know to get your colonoscopy, then you can't prevent colon cancer. So we wish to educate the public. And here in Chattanooga and in Tennessee, we are in the lowest quartile in terms of colon cancer screening. People don't get it done, and therefore we have the highest rate of colon cancer, and we would like to change that. That's what we raise money for. So all the money that we raise in terms of the rump run or some of our other activities goes to helping those who can't afford it get their colonoscopies. So let's look at what's in the kit. So if you're going on a health fair, you should have a kit here which opens by popping the sides. Okay. At the top, you will have a clipboard which tells you everything that is in the kit. And you can simply go down by each one to make sure that everything's in there when you start. You have a dry erasable marker to mark it and make sure that everything's back in there. If there is something that you've used all of it, don't mark it as being replaced. Simply write that you're missing that, and we will replace it by the next health fair. Now, the first thing you'll want to do is take out the tablecloth, which is our GCCF tablecloth. We're going to put that on the table now. This is the backdrop. For easy transport, we've put some butterfly clips, so you'll need to remove the clips. You may use those clips if you need to. Depending on whether or where you're set up, they may be helpful, so don't lose your clips. This is a trifold that opens up. Okay, and this should actually jog your memory if you're having trouble remembering things. Everything is listed on your trifold. So we are the GCCF, Greater Chattanooga Colon Cancer Foundation. It tells you our mission statement is right there. Our website is www.gccccf, so it's gccccf.org, where all the information is located. Then in terms of 6 steps for lowering colon cancer, there's information to jog your memory, facts about colon cancer. Most important thing, the whole premise of your visit to the health fair is to let people know that age 50 and older, age 50 is when you get your first colonoscopy. If you're average risk, you get it every 10 years after that. If you have polyps or cancer in your family or yourself, you get it every 5 years. So colonoscopy at the age of 50 is what we want to make sure people understand. And then this tells you those that are high risk right there. And this tells you a little bit about our Rump Run, which is our major annual fundraiser. So then you want to look in your kit. And one of the things we're going to be passing out is sort of an enticement. It's good to get the conversation started. It also has to do with colon health. So in your kit, you will have 2 trays. You would want to set out your trays. And the first thing you want to do is there will be cups. Okay, you want to make sure the first thing you do is put your gloves on, so we're sanitary. Okay, gloves go on first, then you take your cups and you stand them up on the tray. Okay, once you've got your cups on the tray, then we're going to fill them, and we're dispensing fiber gummies. Fiber gummies, there's nothing special about this brand, it just happens to be portable and tasty. Most Americans need 30 grams of fiber a day in terms of their health. And so 30 grams of fiber should come from fruits and vegetables. It's very hard to calculate that every day. It's easier to take a fiber supplement to ensure that. And so this is a nice brand. There are multiple brands of fiber gummies. There's also Metamucil, Citracel, Benefiber, other fiber products. So we are not pushing a particular brand. We're just promoting fiber for colon health. The only people who should not have fiber gummies are those who are allergic to carrot or blueberry, and if they have trouble with artificial sweeteners like sucralose. And if they do, it doesn't mean they can't take fiber, it just means not this particular brand, because that's what makes it taste good. So you're going to fill your cups with that, and you're going to offer that to people stopping by. The easiest thing to say is, have you had your fiber today? Most people will not necessarily understand your question, and that's when you should step in and educate them and say, we are promoting colon health. You need 30 grams of fiber. This is an easy way to get started. Once you've told them that, then you should ask them, do you know the age to get your first colonoscopy? Then you can say, do you know someone? Do you love someone? Or are you over the age of 50? Any of those things? You need to get a colonoscopy. And it needs to be every 10 years for average risk, or every 5 if you are high risk, which is listed right here. Okay? You cannot overdose on fiber. The only thing that would happen would be extreme flatulence if you were to eat the whole bottle. Okay? So it is not damaging. It's safe for children. It's safe for anyone. Now, the next thing you'll want to do is set up our information. So there are 2 brochures. This one right here is for the GCCF. It tells about our mission statement, and it also tells about the age to get your colonoscopy. That would go in this little stand. And then the second one are these, which are for volunteering. So what you would, if someone is interested in volunteering, they can help raise awareness. They can get involved in the GCCF by helping with the rump run, or we have lookouts games or other events. If they would like to volunteer their time or their money, we would ask that you have their name, address, and some form of contact, a phone number or an email. You would cut this off at the dotted line. And so for that reason, we do have scissors, extra pens, tape. Tape is in case any of your things start to fall off, okay? So you've got reinforcements there, and you'll want to have those on the table. Now the last thing we have that are giveaways and promote awareness, anyone is welcome to these. These are your bumper stickers. And so it says Chattanooga Colon Cancer Foundation. And the more people who have these on their vehicles, it actually promotes a conversation with people they know and love about getting their colonoscopy. So the reason we do the rump run in our events is to raise money to be able to pay for colonoscopy for those who cannot afford it in the greater Chattanooga area. We will try to always have a GCCF board member and either a nurse or a survivor present. We like to have 2 people at a health fair event. If you're on your own, the fact that you've been through this video gives you enough information to be able to do this on your own. We appreciate your time and your participation. Have you had your fiber today? You can even demonstrate, if I could get them out of this little cup. They're very tasty. Thank you for volunteering with the GCCF.